This is Colonel R.K. Sinha speaking from GURUDEVA'S Academy. I'm sure you can hear me. और आज मैंने सोचा कि एक ऐसे एंट्री को चुना जाए जो आप सबके लिए बहुत आसान है. Rather, I would say that this is the easiest entry to become an officer. But the first question that rises is, what is the advantage of joining Air Force? Well, ये Afcat है, and I would say it is much the simplest entry for you to become an Air Force officer. And why I say so, I'll amplify. ये मैं बतलाऊंगा कि क्यों ये बहुत आसान है. और सबसे बड़ी बात ये है कि आज गुरुदेवा एकेडमी का नाम तो आपने सुना ही होगा, जब हमने कसम खाई है कि हर वो इंसान जो ऑफिस जा रहा है, जो कॉलेज जा रहा है, जो पढ़ाई कर रहा है या किसी चीज़ में बिजी है, वो अपनी तमन्ना को पूरी कर सके. He can fulfill his wish by joining this course, which will be run in the most प्रोफेशनल वे. और एक और बात आपको क्लियर कर दूं कि आप इसको इस बात से डरना नहीं है कि आप बीएससी नहीं हैं या आपकी साइंस बहुत अच्छी नहीं है. देयर आर टू कैटेगरीज. एक कैटेगरी तो वो है जो फ्लायर्स बनेंगे, और एक वो कैटेगरी है जो फ्लायर्स की मदद करेंगे. दैट इज़ ग्राउंड ड्यूटी. तो फ्लायर्स जो करने वाले हैं उनको ज़रूर 12th में फिज़िक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथमेटिक्स होना चाहिए, बट बाकियों के लिए सच एन एम्बार्गो इज़ नॉट देयर. ये रोक टोक नहीं है बाकियों के लिए. तो क्या ये जो नॉन फ्लायर की ड्यूटी है वो उतनी ही इज्जत की है? वेल येस, बिकॉज इन आर्म फोर्सेस वी वर्क इन टैंडम. अगर एयरक्राफ्ट हम तैयार करेंगे तो फ्लायर उस एयरक्राफ्ट को ले जा करके अपना काम कर सकेगा और वापस लौटेगा. सो बोथ आर वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड symbiotic work that has to be done so that the pilot ultimately succeeds. Now ये क्यों शुरू किया मैंने? वो इसलिए शुरू किया क्योंकि we had everything with us. और मैंने देखा कि जो लोग अच्छा कोर्स चला रहे हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा चार्ज कर रहे हैं. और मेरी एक इच्छा थी कि मैं जो ज़्यादा पैसा जिनके पास नहीं भी है मैं उन तक पहुंच पाऊं at a very modest rate. We are going to start the course on 5th of January 2025, and I like to see that most of you must join and we give you the best. और ये ख़त्म होने के बाद जब आप क्वालिफाई कर जाएंगे रिटर्न में, तो उसके लिए गुरुदेवा एसएसबी एकेडमी जो पूरे देश में which has earned a reputation, आप आएंगे and it will be our endeavor that we make sure that you get into it. एक दो बातें आपसे और करनी थी, और वो करनी थी कि क्यों ये आसान है. तो सबसे पहले जानते हैं कि इसमें सब्जेक्ट्स कितने हैं. तो अगर हम सब्जेक्ट की बात करें तो 4 सब्जेक्ट हैं बेसिकली. रीजनिंग, जिसमें 25 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. लेकिन इसको शुरू करने के पहले मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं कि हर करेक्ट आंसर के लिए आपको 3 मार्क्स देंगे, अब मिलेंगे, और हर रॉन्ग आंसर पे 1 मार्क मिलेंगे. तो इसलिए एक स्ट्रेटजी होनी चाहिए कि हम कितने को अटेम्प्ट करें और किसको ना अटेम्प्ट करें. तो जैसा मैंने पहले बताया, रीजनिंग में 25 क्वेश्चंस है, और मैं आपको रीजनिंग सिखलाऊंगा भी, और साथ में आपको एम्पल प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए मटेरियल मिलेगा जब आप कोर्स ज्वाइन करेंगे. इंग्लिश 30 क्वेश्चंस यानी 90 मार्क्स का. जनरल अवेयरनेस और जनरल नॉलेज, जिसमें 25 क्वेश्चन है 75 मार्क्स के, और यही वो सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें लोग ज़्यादा स्कोर करते हैं. एंड लेट मी एश्योर यू, जो मटेरियल आप अगर कोर्स ज्वाइन करते हैं हमारे, तो जो मटेरियल आपको मिलेगा, बिलीव यू मी, मोस्ट ऑफ यू आपने अगर हमारी तरह से मेहनत किया और हमारे मटेरियल को यूज़ किया तो आई कैन डेफिनेटली सी कि 65 से 70 नंबर तो आप आराम से खींच के जाएंगे. फोर्थ matter which is very important is mathematics. This has 20 questions. Now mathematics एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है, mathematics is such a subject which scares many. मैं आपको एक बात बतलाऊं, हम मैथमेटिक्स में ये जो 20 क्वेश्चन में आपको अश्योर करते हैं कि जो हम पढ़ाएंगे उसमें 15 क्वेश्चन यानी 75 मार्क्स तक 45 मार्क्स तक तो आप आराम से खींच के ले जा सकते हैं. और इसके सिंपल फार्मूलाज और सिंपल प्रैक्टिस आवर्स 5 फरवरी से जो मैं कोर्स करने जा रहा हूँ और उसके लिए आपको मिलेगा. तो अगर थोड़ी देर मैथमेटिक्स में देख लेते हैं कि सब्जेक्ट्स क्या क्या हैं. सो इसके बारे में ज़्यादा डिटेल इस कोर्स को चलाने के लिए मेरा अपना स्टूडेंट जिसको मैं पिछले 5 साल से अच्छी तरह जानता हूँ, जिसने इंजीनियरिंग की हुई है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन में, एंड हु इज़ SSB Afcat सक्सेसफुल कैंडिडेट. जर्मनी जाना था इसलिए ज्वाइन नहीं कर सके, तो उसके बाद जर्मनी जा कर के उन्होंने MS किया है और अभी कुछ एक महीना पहले आए जब हमारी बातें हुई और हमने सोचा दैट वी शुड रीच. So he'll be teaching you percentage, profit and loss, speed, distance, time, train and boat, discount, and all those things that is there on your screen. जो आपके स्क्रीन पे है आप बड़े मज़े से कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि इस 20 क्वेश्चन में से 15 क्वेश्चन वो होते हैं which can easily be solved by any student. Of course, hard work is the key to success. So my dear friends, I will not go any further. I will now hand you over to Vinish sir, who's a young, dynamic engineer, a successful candidate of the SSB, as also very recently did his MS from Germany, and he is now back to assist me. Thank you so much, and I'm sure that you will enjoy this, and on 5th, most of you will join me, and it's my assurance to you that we are gonna give you the best, और हम आपको सबसे अच्छा देंगे at a very very reasonable cost, so that हर वो आदमी जो इसकी आशा रखता है कि मैं एयरक्राफ्ट उड़ाऊं या एयरक्राफ्ट की सर्विस करूं और इस तरह देश की सेवा कर सकूं will be ready for the SSB. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Vinish, now you may take over.
Hello everyone. Just tell me if you can hear my voice. Just pin your comment in the comment box if you can hear my voice. Alright. So friends, my name is Vinish and I will be taking all your classes right from maths, reasoning, English and also the general awareness. So let us first see what are the chapters, like what are the topics which are covered in the maths portion, right? So we have prepared a detailed analysis of the previous year questions and the topics from which the questions are asked prominently. So here you can see percentage, profit and loss, averages, around one question, ratio and proportion. So if you see percentage and profit and loss, if you are able to solve percentage, if you know the concepts of percentage, you can solve almost 4 questions from your maths portion. After this there is simple interest, compound interest, then time and work, जो कि बहुत prominent topic है AFCAT में. Time and work से around 3 to 4 questions are there in AFCAT. Then again one more prominent topic is speed, distance and time. In this also 3 questions are there. Then comes probability and mixtures. So these are few topics. So let us now see what is a good attempt for maths. So if you know the concept, you can target around 15 to 18 questions easily. If you know the formulas, if you know the concept, you can easily target around 15 to 18 questions in maths. The only thing with which you have to prepare for maths is you should know the concept, and then after knowing the concept you have to solve the PIQs. That's the only part by which you will clear most of the questions in the maths topic. Alright, now let us see what type of questions are there in maths. Alright, so this is a previous year question. This was asked in 24 Afcat 1. Just I want you all to give it a try of this question and write down your answers in the comment section. Alright, now let us try solving this question. Okay, this is a very easy question. So if you see, the question says 60 boys can finish the work in 15 days by working 8 hours a day. Then how many hours a day should 72 boys work to finish that work within 20 days? Alright, so here we follow a simple formula called MDH. Alright, what is M? M stands for manpower, D is the number of days, and H is the R, number of hours. So in this case, M1, D1 and H1 will equal to M2, D2 and H2. So suppose here we are given 60 boys, that means manpower is 60. Then number of days these 60 boys are taking is 15, correct? And what is the number of hours they are working? That is 8. Alright, that will equal to 72 for the second number of boys. Then what is D here? D we have 20, and hours we don't know the hours, right? We have to find the hours. Alright, we will simply solve this equation. We will get R2 equals to 60 into 15 into 8 divided by 72 into 20. If you cut all these, it will, what will be the answer? Tell me. Yes, correct. It will be 5. So R2 will be 5. Right? Very easy question. Alright. Now I want you to solve one more question. This is again a PYQ. Alright. From previous Afcat. I want you to give it a try. So basically this is a train distance, train speed time distance question, right? So here what we are given is the distance between two cities, that is X and Y, is 270 kilometers. First train starts from X at 7, travels towards Y at 40 kilometers per hour. Second train starts from Y at 8:30 am and travels towards X at 30 kilometers per hour. What time will both the trains meet? Right? Give it a try. These are the levels of questions which are asked in the Afcat, particularly in maths. All right. All right. So what we are given, let us see. This is x. Suppose this is y. All right. The distance between these two is given as 270. Right? 270 distance है. Now, what is the speed of x given? X, first what we know is it is traveling with 7. It is traveling at 7 a.m. Then y, this is traveling at 8:30 a.m. Correct? And speed of x, what is the speed of x? Is 30 kilometers, right? Towards x. No, this is 40, sorry. This is 40. And what is the speed of x, of y? That is 30, alright? So in this, the main formula which you should know is speed is equal to distance upon time. With this formula, you can solve all the questions of speed, distance and time, alright? You just have to use some logic here and you will be able to solve all these questions, alright? So, one more concept over here comes as relative speed, alright? So what is the relative speed of these two trains? Because they are traveling towards each other, the speed will get subtracted or will get add on. It will get add on, right? So here the relative speed will be 40 plus 30, that was 70. Correct? And see, the train X, it is traveling at 7 a.m. and this is traveling at 8:30. So train X will only travel from 7 a.m. to 8:30. How much distance will it cover? Because only X is traveling in this time, alright? In 1.5 hours, right? How much distance will it cover? Right? This is the time 1.5 hour. That is nothing but 3/2. Alright? 3/2 hours it will travel. And what is the speed? 40. 40 is the speed into 3/2. That is 60 kilometer. 60 kilometer is the distance it will travel in this 1.5 hour. Okay, now is the time 8:30. Now 8:30 both the train will travel. This will travel at the speed of 40. This will travel at a speed of 30. So 270 was the distance. Now the distance left is 60 is already traveled, right? So 270 minus 60, that is how much? 210. Alright, 210. Just let me clear out all this. So the distance we are left is 210 kilometers. Alright. Now let us see what time will they reach. Alright. So we know time is equals to speed, that is distance upon speed. There is relative speed, that is 70. Alright. From this formula, speed equals to distance upon time. Alright. We get time as 210 upon 7. So that is nothing but 3 hours. In 3 hours they will meet. Alright. That means adding from 8:30, 3 hours, that is 11:30. Is it clear? Alright. Okay, one more question on averages. Give it a try. Right, so here we are given as the average age of 9 student and their teacher is 16 years. So we know that average is nothing but sum of all divided by total number of student. Total number. Alright. So what we are given here is 9 students and their teacher. What is the sum? Sum of 9 student plus their teacher. What is the total? 9 plus t, that is 10, is equal to 16. The average is given as 16.
English, full English.
Alright. What else we are given? The average age of first 4 students. First 4, sum of 4 divided by what is the number of students, that is 4, is average is given as 19, right? And sum of last 5, that is 5, sum of 5 divided by 5 is given as 10, right? How it will go? Sum of 4 will be 19 into 4, that is how much? 76, right? And sum of 5, that is 50, correct? So 50 and 76. What is the in total sum of all students, all 9 students? It will be 126, correct? 50 plus 76, 126. Right? Now we got sum of 9 here. We got sum of 9, that is 126, plus what is, we have to find the teacher's age upon 10 is 16, correct? T would be 126 minus 160, correct? It will go up over here. So 160, 126 will go for minus. Teacher's age will come as 34, correct? Yes. These are very simple questions, alright? You just need to know what was the main thing. You have to know this formula, alright? This formula was of importance. Here, what was the thing? You have to know this formula, alright? Everything, the maths portion is based on the formulas. Here, you have to know this formula, MDH. If you don't know this formula, you will not be able to solve the questions, alright? Just by knowing the formulas, you are able to solve the questions, right? Alright. Let us now move to the next part, that is reasoning, right? So in reasoning, there are 25 questions, okay? Now, this time the reasoning was a bit tough, alright? There are 25 questions, and the questions from where they come: blood relation, coding, decoding, missing numbers, sociogism, then dices, then Venn diagram, then jumble words, then sitting arrangements. So all these are the topics from which the question comes. And let us now see the analysis of questions. Alright, blood relation, 2 questions, coding, decoding, 3 questions, direction, very easy topic, 3 questions, Venn diagram, 3, sociologism, 3 questions, cubes, 1 question, figures, 1, series, 1, classification, 1, 3, alright, clock, 2. So all these are the topics from which the reasoning questions are asked, alright. In reasoning, you can easily target 20 to 22 questions, out of 25. All right, very easily you can target. Once you know the method, here the important is method. Once you know the method, you can easily target 20 to 22 questions. All right. Now, let us see what type of question. This is a question on blood and blood relation. All right. I want you to give it a try. This was also a previous year question which was asked in the last Afcat. That is Afcat 224. It says, introducing a girl, a boy says, she is the only daughter of the wife of my brother-in-law. Alright. How is the girl related to the boy? A very easy method to solve such question, blood relation question, is that go from the last. Alright. So we are seeing that this boy is saying, alright, this is a boy. Okay. What is he saying? My brother-in-law. My brother-in-law means he might be having his sister, alright. This is his sister. And this sister's husband is his brother-in-law, alright. This is husband, alright. Wife of my brother-in-law. Wife of my brother-in-law means what? His brother-in-law is wife. That is his sister. Wife of my brother-in-law. Only daughter. Only daughter. Their daughter. Alright. We got the tree, the family tree. Alright. She's the only daughter. Now they are asking, how is this girl, this daughter, related to the boy? Very easy. It will be niece. Right? So these are some methods by which you have to draw the family tree in blood relation question. Go from the last and the questions will be very easy to solve. Alright. This all we will be discussing in the course. Alright. We will be practicing such questions in the course. And with time you will feel these are very easy questions. Alright. Now, one more type of question. Alright, just read the question and write your answers in the comment box. So here we are given what is the least marks, okay, who among them is the least marks. Just read the last part of the question first, alright. Once you know this, now draw. Okay, this would be the highest, this would be the highest, here would be the lowest, alright. Now let us see what is the question, what is the talking. Just read the question and mark the figures accordingly, alright. So it is saying in a class, P has more marks than Q. That means what? P, where will Q come? Here, alright. P has more marks than Q. R does not have the least marks. Okay, we don't know anything, but it does not have the least marks. Okay. S has more marks than T. Okay, and T has more marks than P. Okay, we know P. So T will come here. All right. T has more marks than P. Okay, and S has more marks than T. So S will come here. All right. R does not have the least marks. Means R will not come here. R will not come here, alright. R can come here, R can come here, can come here. We don't know, but R will definitely not come here, alright. What is the question? Question is, who among them will have the least marks? Least marks, that is Q. Is it clear? Okay, very good. Yes, most of you have marked the right answer. Okay, now let us see one more question, one last question from reasoning part. Alright, this is repeated every time in the Afcat exam. Alright, most repeated questions. Okay, so what is north? Here is north, west, east, and this is south, right? So Kamla starts walking from his home facing west direction. Okay, this is Kamla's home. Okay, this is home. She starts facing west direction. All right, and how much is she walking? 10 kilometers. 10 she is walking in the west direction. Then she takes a right turn from here. This is left, this is right, alright. She's taking a right turn. So right, she's walking again 10 kilometers. Here another right in this direction. How much? Again 10, alright, to reach his school. How far and in which direction is she from? She has reached here, alright. How far is she from home? This is how much? 10, 10. And in which direction? This is in the direction of north, right? Correct? Okay. So these were some reasoning question type, the level of reasoning questions which are asked. So this can be easily solved with practice, right? You can easily target around 20 to 22 questions with practice, right? Okay. Now let us come to GK and GS, alright? In this, the most important thing is last 6 month current affairs. Also the questions from sports, from books will be repeated from last 6 months which are in news, right? So we have made a detailed topics, we have made a detailed current affairs, right, of notes of current affairs which will be coming in the next upcoming Afcat, that is 25, alright. So we will be doing everything in course, alright. So let us see what and from which the question comes, alright. So current affairs, there are around 5 questions. Static GK, 4 questions. There are sports, 3 questions. Then from history, 3 questions. Geography, 3 questions. Science, around 4 questions. Polity, 2 questions. Books, 2 questions. Award, 2 questions. Alright. So with preparation, you can target around 15 to 20 questions easily. Alright. How will you target this? These are very wide topics. These are polity, pura Lakshmikant. Science, 9th, 10th, science. You don't have to go in depth of all these topics, alright. We have few topics which are prominently asked in the previous year questions, alright. From polity, you don't have to read whole Lakshmikant and then prepare, alright. Just the topics which are union, executive, president, governor, prime minister, fundamental rights, important articles, famous cases. Only from these, around these topics the question comes. 1 to 2 questions from these topics, alright. Then when it comes to history, ancient history, there are some questions. Then medieval history, Mughal emperor, 1 question every year from Mughal emperors. Then dynasties, few important dynasties, Sangam dynasty, Gupta dynasty, architecture, then architecture and coins, modern history, societies, alright. These are all important topics of history, alright. Around, again, 1 to 2 questions from history. Then from geography, latitude, longitude, deserts and grassland, very, very important topic. Every time the questions are asked from grasslands, which grassland is located where, locations of these grasslands, alright. Drainage system, important topic, alright. Monsoon in India, cosmology, passes, important hills, alright. So these are some important topics from geography, alright. Then comes science, instruments, work, power and energy, polymers. These are all important topics of science, right? Then comes the sports part, alright. Sports, you will be asked which term is related to which sport. You should know the terms for cricket, tennis, football, volleyball, basketball. 1 question is every time asked from the sports part, alright. Okay. So these are the important topics of general awareness and GK, right? Now let us come to English, alright. English is very easy if you do the practice. If you know the questions, if you know the rules, it is very easy and you can easily target 20 to 25 questions out of 30 questions, alright. Some questions you cannot predict which will come are synonym and antonyms. Any synonym and antonym can come. Might be you can know that you know it, or might it not be you don't know the topic, alright. But reading comprehension, with practice you can solve reading comprehension. With practice you can do error detection. With practice, you can solve the fill in the blanks. With practice, you can solve sentence and rearrangement, clause test. These all things can be done with practice, alright? But we'll also cover synonym, antonyms, and idiom and phrases, which are likely to come in the exam, alright? Okay. So let us see what type of questions. This is again question from Afcat 2. The recent Afcat, alright? I want you to give it a try for this question. Alright, so this is an error based question, right? It says neither the severe earthquake or the subsequent famine could demoralize the people of the country. Alright. Many of you will say there is no error in this question. Alright. But if you know the rule, with neither, it is always nor, not or. Alright. So which part of the question has the error, right? It is or here, correct? So these are the rules which we will teach you, alright, in the course. And with this you can solve all the questions, not around 20 to 25 questions will be easily solved in your next Afcat, right? Okay, one more question. This is rearrangement. ये rearrangement का एक क्वेश्चन है, इसको एक बार मैं चाहता हूँ आप सब लोग ट्राई करिए. It is a very easy question, alright? Okay. So it says the cacophony of defending noises. What next? So we can see from the options Q, 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 Q. Alright. So Q will come the next. Alright. So this has made the question easy. The cacophony of defending noises is one of the more vivid. What will come next? We can see P is there in all the questions. So let us try with P. Is one of the more vivid memories I have from. Okay, we can see this is making some sense. Alright. Now either S will come or R will come. Okay. Memories I have from my time. This is making some sense. Alright. From my time I served in the pre-Iraq war. Alright. S will come at the last. R will come after it, and correct answer would be B. Right? So these are some types of questions, and believe me, English is one of the easiest part in your entire AFCAT exam. English में आप 20 से 25 क्वेश्चन इजीली टारगेट कर सकते हो. अगर आपने सिनोनिम एंटोनिम 5 क्वेश्चन नहीं भी करे, सपोज आपने सारे पांचों छोड़ दिए, तो भी 25 क्वेश्चन इजीली आप टारगेट कर सकते हो आउट ऑफ 30. ऑलराइट. और वो प्रैक्टिस से यू विल improve your accuracy. Right? Now let us see what we are going to do in the last 1 month of our course. Alright, so we have prepared an entire syllabus, entire timetable for our 1 month course. Right? ये सारे subjects, जितने subjects हमारे AFCAT में आते हैं, हम उसका हर एक topic wise हम लोग prepare करने वाले हैं. Alright? Percentage. We will start from 5th of January, that is Sunday. We start with percentage, two lectures on percentage, and percentage would be clear cut for you. Alright. Then we'll go on profit loss, blood relation. All on Wednesdays we'll do reasoning questions, blood relation, then syllogism, then sitting arrangements, then coding, decoding. We'll also do Venn diagram, clock. All these questions we'll be doing. Alright. With this, on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till Friday, we will be doing English previous year questions. The lecture will be for 2 hours in which 1.5 hour we'll devote in solving, in knowing the concepts. इन सारे concepts पे हम लोग काम करेंगे, इसके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे, और लास्ट के 30 minutes फ्रॉम मंडे टू फ्राइडे वील डू इंग्लिश प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. वील गेट टू नो ऑल द रूल्स. हम लोग रूल्स पे बात करेंगे, हम लोग रूल्स क्या क्या पूछे जाते हैं एफकैट के एग्ज़ाम में, उस पे काम करेंगे. ऑलराइट. Then on all Saturdays and Sundays we'll devote for general awareness and GK. Alright. सारे topics in detail we'll be covering in our course. Alright. So the course is starting from 5th of January. It will be for 1 month. The price for this would be 2999. Alright. And all the subjects we'll be covering in this, including mock test. There will be 5 mock tests after the completion of the course. Alright. So if you want, you can fill out the form. Alright. I'll be sending you the link of the form, and people who are interested, you can just fill out this form in the Google Forms. Alright.